You might want to get in here. You might want to grab your popcorn because we about to see if this is really on CP. Get in here. Yes, sir. If you ain't in here, you might want to get in here because I'm going to tell you now. If you're having a good evening, I hope you are. And you continue to have a good evening because I'm going to tell you this. Is it really on CP? Is all this really on CP? Let me put a one in the chat. Make sure my audio is working. Make sure everything's hot and live. Everybody put a one in the chat if you're rocking with me. I appreciate everybody popping in. We just now getting started. But I'm going to tell you now, the show is just not getting started. Once y'all get in here. Once y'all get in here. Once y'all get in here. So we're going to put it like this. How much of this is really on CP? And what I mean by CP is Christian Parker. What does this mean for Christian Parker and company? Because if you think about this, how can the Dallas Cowboys capitalize off these 2 first-round picks? How can they capitalize possibly before the draft or possibly afterwards? Because there are a few lingering people. A few lingering people that's right there on the cusp, and they're like, should we go after him? Should we not? And he go by the name of Jordan Brooks, and it's another guy in there. And I believe he go by the last name is Shahir. I can't pronounce his first name, but it's Shahir, I believe. So, how much as a fan base can we really put on CP? Because Christian Parker's a first-year defensive coordinator. This guy, mind you, and I'm going to repeat that again because Christian Parker is a first-year defensive coordinator and has never called an entire NFL football game on the defense side of the ball. Yes, he may have called plays. That's cool. But I'm going to tell you now, is he really ready for every down, scheme not working out, what you going to do to adjust? Is he really ready for that? So we shall see. My music playing? What is going on, brother? Hold on. My music playing on TikTok? What's going on? What's going on, chat? Hold on, TikTok. Hold on, my bad. What's hot? What's hot? So what is that? Hold on. Is my bad chat? My bad chat. Hold on. What was going on with the music? I ain't see no. Okay. All right, we good? All right, we stop. All right, appreciate. All right. Good. Everybody good? Oh, that's rough. That's rough, chat. Over there on TikTok, they couldn't hear me. I was wondering where y'all was. So I got to figure that out. So I'm gonna tell y'all now, man. All right, back to the show, man. Golly, what's the word with y'all? Appreciate y'all popping in. That's just how it is when you do this. I don't know what in the world's going on. Let me know if I'm ever getting too hot. Appreciate everybody popping in. There you go. Appreciate the follow. Appreciate the like. See, they was suppressing a boy. Because that music, and I ain't know. Make sure I ain't hot now. All right, but yeah. Is this really on CP? Okay. Because we got to think about some things if we think this is all going to be on CP. Yeah, Matt Eberflus is out of there. We had a horrible 2 years of a defense. But how much is really on CP? Like, let's think about that. If we put this into perspective, first-year defensive coordinator, Never coached a full NFL game on the defense side of the ball. He may have called some plays, yeah, but that don't count. I need you for a full NFL game. The opponents then figured out your scheme and what you're sending in your blitz scheme and what you're gonna do to adjust. How you gonna adjust? Your line ain't getting the pressure that you need, so you're gonna have to depend on your back end. So what you gonna say to them guys? Just to let them know. Y'all, what y'all gonna say to them? Because yeah, I can get hyped up in the media about I can get hyped up about everything. Yeah, he's telling me this, he's telling me that. He gonna run a different scheme. He gonna run this. He gonna run a 3-4, whatever the case may be. But is it really gonna work? And that's what I'm very eager to see. I'm very ready to see. But who knows? We shall see because, man, all I'm gonna say is I can't put all my chips in on the first year defensive coordinator. And I'm not saying that he's gonna do worse than Matt Eberflus. He can't do no worse. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. But can I really depend on him? If Dak is balling, GP is balling, offensive line is in sync, these guys is balling on the offensive ball, and we really need them because the opposing team got a good offense, and we really need them to lock in. That's when it's really gonna count. That's when it's really gonna count. We've seen that. We've seen that the Dallas Cowboys offense is gonna put up points. There's not a time that we have not put up points. There's been a few times. Don't get me wrong. Now, don't mistake me. But don't come for me. But yeah, we can't get no worse. I get it. You're right. We can't get no worse. You're right. But when you put it into perspective, with the draft coming up this month, the things we did in the offseason, our current LB room, a new whole defensive coaching staff, how is this really gonna work out, y'all? I'm here. Don't sit here and try to tell me I'm being Debbie Down. No, bro. I'm being honest. That's football. That's sports. You can't. You know what I mean? So we're going to get into some draft. We're going to get to some draft talk here in a minute. We definitely got to get into that. Appreciate you, everybody popping in. If you are on the way in, hit that like button, man. It's easy. It's free support. Double tap your screen. Whatever you got to do on each platform, do so. But appreciate that follow over there. Yes, sir. He said he just needs us to be top 20 in defense, and we good. I feel it. I mean, is it really is that really good enough, brother? No, because if you think about this, put this into perspective. The Seattle Seahawks, how'd they win their championship this season? How did the Seattle Seahawks win their championship this season? Was it defense or offense? Because, in my opinion, it was straight defense. Straight defense. And I mean, just dog defense. Running after you, all 11 of them, like a pack. So we need to be, if we ain't top, T-Mac, you right on the cusp. We ain't top 10. Dak gonna have to have a hell of a year. And Shotty gonna have, and GP and Javant, they gonna have to have a crazy year. If we talking top 15, that's fine. We can slip our way in top 15, cool. But that offense gonna have to be, I mean, just pristine. Because if you, and don't get me wrong, it's gonna depend on this draft too. It's going to depend on the draft. We're going to do a little mock draft here shortly. And it's going to depend on this draft. It is. So we have to sit here and think about who's going to be best available. I did a couple drafts off stream, and I'm going to tell y'all now. This board going to be real thin, about 12. Like, and I sat there and looked at all them people go. I'm like, jeez. So they going. It's gonna get thin about 12. And I'm like, hold on now. Hold on now. He said, as long as JJ around, no championship. Golly. You just gotta do me like that. So if you want, hey, Peter, you on the right track, because that's where I'm going. We gonna have to trade up. We gonna have to figure out some type of maneuver to get in the top 5 and get our guy. And get that guy, that guy, and I don't know who they gonna go with. And it better be a linebacker. I hate to say it, but I don't know who else they would go to or who they would go for by trading up. When I did do the mock draft, Caleb Downs was still on there. He was still on there. So we have to, guys, we got to think about this. How can we capitalize off this draft? Because if we don't, I'm telling you, the Dallas Cowboys are going to be looking real slim. They're going to be looking real slim. We're going to move into the season. We're going to move into training camp, OTAs. We're going to be like, wait a minute. We ain't did this. Yeah, Hudson. We sure do need a nickel. They talking about nickel this and 3-4 that. Hey, buddy, you're going to need a hard-nosed nickel. I mean, a nickel guy that know how to blitz. Nickel guy that know how to get back in his coverages. So you gotta, it's gonna be some people on their feet. So we gotta really figure that out, and that's why I did the show today. Because if that's on CP, how much can we really depend on him? Like I'm not putting all my trust in CP. I'm sorry. I need my offense to keep doing what they're doing. If they make any negates backwards, we're gonna be right back here talking about something else. Because we can't. I don't know. It's just to the point where if we as a team want to win the Super Bowl, we have to make the necessary moves. We have to go and get our needs. We have to go and get extra. We've done that on the offensive side of the ball to an extent. When got George Pickens and he emerged. So what's up, Dallas Cowboy Chris? Appreciate you popping in, brother. He said, hear me out. 12 next year's first and the 4th for the Cardinals 3rd. Hear me out. 12 next year's first and a 4th. Okay. Hey, 12 next year's first and a 4th round pick for Cardinals 3rd round pick. I'm liking that. I'm not opposed of it. Make it happen. Shoot. That's how I feel. Make that happen. Because if we can make that happen somehow, some way, I would love to see that work out. I would love to, and we keep 20. Look at that. We got 3 and 20. I like that. See? He said, what you want at 12 and 20? If you want me to be honest, I want Dylan Thieneman at 12. And I want Hakeem Mesdador at 20. That's my opinion. 12, we need a say. Like, I get it. We got Jalen. But I feel like if you sprinkle some Dylan in there and this tape, it might be for real a no-fly zone. It for real might be a no-fly zone back there. If he can get right. He said Dylan over Downs. Yeah. And the only reason why I'm saying that, chat, is because for the simple fact, Downs is coming off an injury. I I just don't understand. Yes, he's gonna get into a team and he may do great. But the Dallas Cowboys, it's been 30 years. I don't want nobody coming off no ACL tear out of college. Give me some fresh legs, please. Fresh legs. That's the only reason why I'm saying that. But if if Downs was not kind of injured, got injured, messed up his knee, I would go 100%. It would be Downs. It would be Downs that I would be going with. But after watching Dylan's tape, he's a nice guy. We can get somebody at 20. Hopefully we can get Akeem, or we can get a linebacker. I don't know how that's going. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm glad I ain't in charge. Cause boy, man, that's a hard. It's gonna be a hard shoot. That's gonna be a hard pick, man. It does depend. Now he said if we can get Bailey at 3. See, but the thing about Bailey, in my opinion, he's very, very on the small side there. In the NFL, them offensive linemen, I'm pretty sure the average weight is pretty significant. Excuse me. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta see this. The average weight for an NFL offensive lineman, chat, is 315 to 320 pounds. David Bailey is sitting at hmm, David Bailey is sitting at 250, 6'3". If you want me to be honest, I'm his size. He got some height on me. Yo, what's the word, Joey? Appreciate everybody popping in over on TikTok. Y'all going crazy. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Hit that like button on your way in as well. And we will get caught up on some comments soon. But yeah, I definitely think, Bailey's on the small side. I wouldn't mind of him. They're going to have to beef him up though. They're going to have to give boys some food. They're going to have to make him eat. Give him some protein. Because he need to gain some weight. That's just, now 250 is all right, but 250 is kind of small. But that offensive lineman got 50 pounds on you. 50 pounds? 50 pounds? You 6'3", 250, and he got 50? Ooh, my fault, chat. Dang. But that just don't make sense to me. So I definitely think moving forward, y'all, we got to have a good draft. We will be live. Next time we will be live, we will be right here enjoying the draft with y'all. And you will hear it in the background. I will not be playing it live, but you will hear it in the background. And yes, Gator, I think Dean him in at 20. I think so. We need a guy like that back there. We need a guy like that back there. So I'm hoping that we can do something, because it's always. How about them Cowboys? Yeah! Appreciate that follow over there as well. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Y'all going crazy. He said Dylan not making it that far. That is true too. I thought about that too when I said it. But I went on and said it anyway. So you got a point. Got a point, KO. You got a point. He might not. He might not make it that far. He might not. But who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen? Who knows who's gonna make it that far? But if I'm the Dallas Cowboys, I want to be aggressive. If y'all want me to be real, I want to be aggressive. When I go into this draft, I'm being aggressive. It's been 30 years, 30 seasons, 30. He said the Cowboys still have a football team. It was crazy. Yeah, but 30 seasons. I need to be aggressive. Matter of fact, I'm going in here and I'm like, who can we call? I'm just on it. I'm like, who can we call? Can we trade up? Let's go to 3. I love that idea of what somebody said in the chat earlier. So how can we make it happen? It's going to be exciting to see. It's definitely going to be exciting. Man, we are way overdue. Bone, what's the word, man? We are way overdue. 30 seasons, y'all. 30. It's always Cowboys Nation, but the thing is, it's 30 seasons. Parsons, same weight, height, same weight. That's Parsons. Well, then you telling me you see Michael Parsons and David Bailey? He said make it 31. Hey, if it is what it is. That is facts, Devin. That's facts. He might be the same size. But you telling me that you watch David Bailey's film and you see Michael Parsons? You think he gonna have the same impact? I done looked at it multiple times, and in my opinion, no. Yeah, he's good. He's great. It's good. I'm gonna tell you now, them little moves that he be put, I'm telling you, that's gonna get sopped up. That's gonna get sopped up by them 320-pound linemen. You're gonna be, I'm telling you, watch. So we shall see. Appreciate that finger heart, brother. Yeah, but yeah, I really think moving forward, y'all, man, he said, would you trade back? It's crazy. What about trading back, man? We gonna get into a mock draft. We're gonna mess around right quick. You know, I like to do a little mock draft here and there. Let's see what we working with. Let me know if y'all can see all this. I know there's a lot of ads on here, but I can't do nothing about it, man. This is just a site, you know. I can't do nothing about that, y'all. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. It's probably too much now. Hell yeah, it is. All I'm getting is ads. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. Bet. All right, bet. So let me know if y'all can see that. Put a 1 in the chat if you can see it. Let me know something. Let me know you still with me. If you still with me, I appreciate you rocking with me. Appreciate y'all. Okay, so we got everything set. I could just press start up here. Boom. Hey, look, Sonny already gone. Sonny already gone. He gone. Can y'all see that? Hopefully it ain't too small. Sony Styles are already gone. All right, we'll keep it playing. Arvell Reese gone. David Bailey gone. All right, we on the clock. We got 2 trade offers. Right, that's Peter. I think so too. You know, sometimes these sites be kind of, you know, they be kind of. Wait a minute, brother. I don't know about that. Man, we need a lot. I'm rejecting all trades right now. We just gonna do a pick. I want to do a pick. So, look, this is our board at 12. Ruben Bain, Carnell Tate, Caleb Downs, Monroe Freeling, Spencer Fano. I can't say that name. Akeem Mesdador. And Miss Top. Who we going with? Chat, who we going with? We gonna chat this. We doing this together. So who we going with, chat? Who we going with? Man, I ain't going with no Caleb. Dylan already gone too? Oh, me, he is. He gone at pick 12. Ooh. All right, put a 1 in the chat for Downs, or put a 2 in the chat for Bain. Come on. Let me see. Put a 1 in the chat, or y'all can spell it out. That's fine. Whatever. My bad. There it go. So you okay. I see. My bad. I don't want to confuse nobody. My bad. 2, 1. Okay. So I'm seeing a bunch of. Oh, that's Todd, y'all. He voted twice. Hey, don't be voting twice now, man. All right. Man, I can't. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't go downs, y'all. I'm not going with no guy that just got off an injury. I'm taking Bane. I'm taking Bane. Hey, chat. I'm gonna just let y'all know now. The reason I did that is because I really think arm length. What you mean arm length? Arm length is crazy. So I'm telling you, I went Bane because I just think that Caleb Downs ain't gonna cut it. Coming off an ACL injury, it just ain't gonna cut it. It's too short. Facts. We need Downs. Dang. Well, guys, I didn't take him. Sorry about that. Not this time. He went right after us. No, I don't want no trades. Who we got next? At 20. CJ Allen still on the board. Who we got? What we doing, y'all? What we doing? Bane would be an outlier. Nobody with that arm length has ever been a consistent Pro Bowler. He said, "You better not draft CJ." Hey man, hey, hey, hey. I don't know here. I'm gonna be honest, because I just drafted a an edge. Ooh, if you want to go with Downs, why would you go with CJ Allen? Yeah, you're right. Delane or Downs. Hmm. Who am I going here, y'all? I just drafted the edge. Hmm. Let's go to position. Which okay, so I want what y'all think about him. Hold on. Right here. Colton Hood is hey, Hood is cool too. Colton Hood is too. Is good too. I'm gonna be honest. He is. But Hood or Rodriguez. Dang, bro. I love Rodriguez, but that's so rich at 20. Where is he at? Let me go to the position. Okay. So he about to go. These guys, these linebackers gonna go soon. There's all LBs right there. So I mean, it's rich. That's Jacob. It's rich. We do need a guy like that that's willing to hawk him down from behind and punch the ball. We need that. We do. We also need a cornerback too, girl. We need, but I read honestly, we only got guys. I don't even know why I'm talking to y'all about a cornerback. Do y'all know how many LBs we have on our roster currently? Our roster currently has 3 LBs. That's all that's gonna play. That's all that's gonna play. 3 or 4. What is it? 3 or 4. 4. My bad. Trades, yeah, they did. They definitely gave me some trades, but I rejected them. I just want to pick. Definitely gave me some some trades for sure. Appreciate that share. Appreciate that heart me and that rose as well. Appreciate y'all. But who knows, man? I definitely think this is hard. Hood at 20. Oh, my bad. Dang, over there on YouTube. My bad, man. See, I be missing these comments. My bad. He said Downs could play nickel. Best bet would be Downs at 12 and Allen at 20. Okay. I mean, oh man. I already messed that up. Over there on YouTube. Appreciate you popping in, brother. Appreciate you. Hmm. What I want, chat. Golden ticket. Going Jacob. I'm going Jacob. I went Jacob, y'all. Hood is gone. We ain't got no second. We got a third. That sucks. That sucks. I went Rodriguez, guys. I mean, that was just me. You know, I like Hill too. I like him. That's just me messing around, man. I just, hey, we doing the best we can. All right, so they want to trade with us. We ain't nobody trading y'all. Forget y'all. No LBs left. All the LBs would have been gone. Tell you, it's third pick 92. Yep. Third pick, third round 92nd pick. So we got, you know what? I forgot about Malik Muhammad. Forgot about him. First two picks, man, I went with Bain and then Rodriguez. Bain and Rodriguez. So we're gonna see. Let's see who we drafting in the third round, bro. Neil. Neil from Julian Neal, Arkansas. Okay. Will Lee, best corner still left. Texas A&M. I heard about him too. I heard about him. I heard about bro. I heard about him. So I mean, who knows? Let's go with. I'm definitely going cornerback for sure. I just don't. Davidson, what position? What position we got? What position we got? Chandler Rivers. I'm going Neil. Let's see what they rate my draft. I just did 3 rounds. So there it is, chat. There it is. We got an A plus for Ruben Bain. We got a B for Jacob Rodriguez, and we got an A for Julian Neal. So moving forward, guys, how can the Dallas Cowboys make sure that this ain't all on CP. Let's not put it all on his shoulders. Let's not put everything on him and make him have to turn everything around. Let's not do that. Let's go get some players. Let's go get some guys that's gonna want to turn some things around, want to endure change, and ready to play some football. Because man, we need it in Dallas. We need that football to be played in Dallas tremendously on that defense side of the ball. We got it on that offense side of the ball. We got it. That's what our firepower is right now. So let's keep it that way. Let's add to this defense and let's hope. Let's hope we don't make it 31 years because man, another year without it. So let's see how it works out. We shall see. Draft day. Don't forget, guys. We live right here. Y'all gonna hear it in the background. We're gonna be vibing, chilling, and we gonna watch these 2 first-round picks live. See what Jerry do, because I know he gonna be in that war room. This is Jerry Jones. Telling you. So, Dallas Cowboys. But you know it though. It's always.
How about them Cowboys? Yeah!
But yeah, until next time, guys, don't forget draft day. We here. That's the next time you will see me live. Until then, tune into all my content. I'm on all social media platforms: YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, all of them. Hit me up. If you mess with the content, you know it's always Dallas Cowboys for life. Until next time, deuces.